Hello, boys of class 6. Welcome you to the online class of science. I'm your Bichitra sir. Last class, I have showed you a CQ on chapter 11. Today, on revision, we will see an CQ, that means creative question answer from chapter 12. Hope all of you are doing fine. So let's start today's session, boys. First of all, let us see the CQ. Onik is reading book, sit on a chair. Suddenly he observes that his table and chair is shaking. He realizes that it is earthquake. What is tectonic theory? Explain why the inner layer of the Earth's surface is hot, though outer layer is cool. Explain the matter observed by Onik. Analyze the work that should be done in the stated situation. Now let us see the answers. First of all, what is tectonic theory? The theory which is explain the earthquake and volcanic eruption, actually that is known as tectonic theory. Now let us know why the inner part of our surface is hot but the outer layer is cool. We know that our surface is divided into three layers, and they are lithosphere, mantle, and centrosphere. And also we know that when the earth is created from a vigorous explosion, it was too hot. Gradually the heat radiated and it becomes cool. Since the outer surface is staying outside and inner surface staying inside, so the outer surface radiated heat fast and become cool, but the inner surface heat couldn't get out. That is why inner surface is still hot, and that reason inner layer is found hot but outer layer is cool of our surface. So that is the answer of question number B. Now let us see the matter that observed by Onik. The incident is observed by Onik is earthquake. Now we are explaining below how earthquake is happening. We know that Earth internal surface has three layers, namely lithosphere, mantle, and centrosphere. Lithosphere is divided into many parts which are known as plates. These plates are in a floating condition on the surface of mantle zone, that means the second layer. Each year, these plates are displaced by a few centimeters towards any direction, and even sometimes plates are moving away from each other also. So in this movement, sometimes they comes towards each other and sometimes they comes far from one another. Sometimes plates moves up and down also by few millimeters. When one plate comes close to another, then that area becomes prone for earthquake, because if they strike each other, then it becomes the earthquake. Even for this strike, there can be volcanic eruption. If there are high hills or mountains where these plates connected to each other, then occurrence of earthquake and volcanic eruptions more likely to happen. When these plates strike or smack each other, then immense heat is produced, because this plate is so heavy, and when they strike each other, so much heat is produced, and that heat melted the materials inside the earth, which gaseous out from the below of the earth's surface due to pressure. And when that strike is happening, then the earth is having a shake, and this shake is known as earthquake. And for the heat produced in that strike, materials melted, and that melted and split hot liquids are known as magma that comes out is known as volcanic eruption. So when plates strike each other, earthquake is happen because of the shake of earth. So that is about the incident observed by Onik. Now let us see question number D. What we should be done during this earthquake? The same. The stated situation is earthquake. During earthquake, we have to follow some works to protect us from injury. Those works are number one, we don't have to excited or get frightened. We have to keep our brain cool. Don't rush to outside of house. Stay beside any pillar or beam of building or under strong table. That is, if we stay beside the beam, if the ceiling or floor shake or fall, the beam will not fall. So it is necessary to stay beside the pillar or beam or under the strong table, because if there is anything fall over the table, that shouldn't hurt us that much. If we are running outside, then we have to use stair instead of lift, because it's very much safe if you are moving by stair. And if you're moving by lift, then in any case the lift can be fall also, so it's risky to go through the lift. If we are staying outside from home, then keep ourselves towards an electric pillar and away from any high-rise building. That means if we are not inside home, we are in the road or outside, then in case of earthquake, in the time of during the earthquake, we have to stay beside any electric pillar, because that is so strong and it will not fall. And again, we have to keep in our mind that don't stand beside any high-rise building, that because for earthquake that building can fall on the road. Don't use matchstick on that time, because it can happen fire and can make burning other things, and that can be another big incident. So earthquake is actually a natural incident. It can happen at any time, so we must have follow some careful rules and make ourselves safe. There are some words also before earthquake. So during earthquake and after earthquake, if you are following that 3 times words, then we don't have to be worried about injury. So that is all about what we have to do during earthquake. Now boys, today after this, in the next class, we will do CQ from another chapter, and let you know how to write CQ answers from these topics. So it's bye for today.